This is right after the other video. Still November 3rd. I'm walking my way back towards my van and over by the beehives. And the coyotes have started raising hell. Sounds like to the southwest. I don't know if you can hear it or not. These two dogs are still right here with me. Some activity with the bees, but not a lot. It's too cool. And more eye shine. This time it's a frog. He doesn't seem the least bit worried about me. This camera's like 5 inches from his face. Wonder how much I can get away with. It's about 63, maybe 62 degrees. It's not that cold. Oops. What do you think, frog? Why is this human picking you up? I used to catch many frogs as you could think of. I didn't eat them. I kept them for pets or fed them to snakes. I wonder if he eats the bees. Being very tolerant. But the eye shine has made him pop out. A lot of things in the woods have eye shine. Some things that people aren't typically thinking of. And I'm pretty sure none of them include an undiscovered hominid. It's just not a thing. Not the hominid, but the eye shine part. But the dogs got it, the spiders got it, the frogs got it. Their mama was sitting over here. Let's go find her. Let's go find your mama. She was this way. Where did she go? I don't see her. She's moving around a lot this morning. She just seemed like a happy dog. Guess the weather's just right for her. Where's your mama? And she is the mother of these two. Where did she go? Why don't y'all kill these gophers already? This is right close to where those deep holes are they dug. The dog dug that. Like a lot of this is from the water rushing through, but some of it is where the dogs were trying to get these gophers or whatever hell's down there. She's sniffing something. Well, I ain't going through that. The water carves it out down through there. So they seem to think there's something in there. And coyotes have set their traps. One of these nights or mornings I need to catch these dogs and try to record them. My sound isn't really good on this phone, I don't think. I mean, later on I'll try and listen and see if I can hear the coyotes on the camera microphone, but I'm not very optimistic about that. I mean, they're just a constant thing out here at night. And it seems like a lot of people are not, not too horribly familiar with coyotes. And, that they make all kinds of sounds and sounds that people mistake for something else, or maybe they didn't make a mistake, maybe they purposely try to push it off as something else. Feed into people's fantasies about what's in the woods. It's not that I don't think there's something out there undiscovered, it's just there's people taking advantage of the situation. And it's just not cool. It muddies the water. You're trying to sort out truth from the BS. I've seen enough BS. Sometimes scientists are lying about their research or a discovery because the funding from the government or from a corporation kind of requires that they come up with the answer that they want to hear, right? So this is why You have billions of dollars wasted on bullshit science like quantum physics. It's obviously BS. Everything's a bumping particle to these people. There's many reasons why this doesn't add up, but most people, it's too much. They don't want to think that much about scientific stuff. They got other things that they're interested in. They've never been interested in quantum physics itself. And then when you try to tell them, say, look, there's certain things that you're accepting in quantum physics that are BS, and that they're not prepared to dive into that rabbit hole. They just aren't, and so they accept ridiculous concepts like space-time, quantum foam, dark matter, all these things that are misinterpretations of perfectly good observations. So, all I know is I can, mention it here and there. Hopefully some people hear, and maybe something resonates with them. Maybe they head over to the only place I know where you can really get an accurate explanation of this, what I'm talking about, that field theory. There's other people talking about it too, but there's one person who in particular right now seems to be out there trying to tell people the real science. His name is Ken Wheeler. He's got a YouTube channel called Theoria Apophysis, which I should still be one of my featured channels section on my YouTube channel. I try not to put a whole lot there. I want to keep it really, really a small number. It doesn't mean I'm not meant to be a slight against others, but it's just, I want to keep it, to assert a few specific things, and not everything's Bigfoot, right? Like, don't try to talk to Ken Wheeler about Bigfoot. That's not his area. He doesn't buy it, but he hasn't dug into that either. So, it's just not one of those things. I would say if you're a flat earther, you're barking up the wrong tree. If you go over there, don't go over there. He knows, and I know that that's a ridiculous troll. It can only be a troll. I can't believe anyone's actually buying into that nonsense. But yeah, back to the eyes in the woods. I think they're out there. It's just there's so many people muddying the water. There's those of us that want to approach the matter strictly scientifically, objectively. We're not trying to confirm our bias. You've heard of confirmation bias, right? We're not trying to do that. We're trying to find out what the truth is. And hopefully we do. It's this kind of thought and reasoning that will save humanity from itself and preserve the entire biome of planet Earth. Because I do think that when we think of, like, let's say, surviving, a massive asteroid impact that would completely obliterate the planet, we are uniquely amongst the creatures on the planet that we know of capable of preserving all life forms on this planet, carrying the entire biome with us to a new home somewhere. I think on some level all life is conscious of this. And well, I don't just think that. I know that it's a fact. That's one of the things about the real science you'll find on Theoria Apophysis channel that will help you begin to understand why that is. That this thing that you think is just completely brain dead, it doesn't have a brain, actually has consciousness. And all the consciousness of all life on this planet is interconnected. So hopefully they're conscious enough to know that their survival into the very distant future can be ensured by us. But it's only if we get our crap together and stop wasting our time on ridiculously dumb ideas like man-made global warming. We're wasting a lot of time on that nonsense. It's just nonsense. You know, if you listen to them, the polar bears would be